So I've always wanted to stay in a luxury super yacht hotel, a bit like this one here, which is why I've travelled all the way to London to spend one night in the UK's only super yacht hotel. And if you stick around to the end, I'll tell you exactly how much I paid for one night. Now come on, let's go and check it out. So you might be wondering, is this a real luxury yacht? And the answer is yes, it is. And there's actually two of these. There's this one here in London, and then I believe there's another one in Gibraltar, but the one in Gibraltar is a lot bigger. I would actually like to review that one. So when I made the booking, I actually booked a room facing the docks, which isn't ideal. So I messaged the hotel and they kindly upgraded me for free to one of these rooms with a river facing view. I haven't actually seen the room yet because I haven't checked in. I'm going to go and do that now. Also, I don't know what sort of event is on today, but this place is absolutely jammed packed full of superheroes and people in strange costumes, literally everywhere around me. I'm a bit freaked out, to be honest. So later on we will be checking out the rear of the boat and maybe just grab a glass of champagne there and enjoy the views of the Thames while watching the sun go down. There's also a nice restaurant called Land's End Restaurant. I haven't booked that because I didn't really want to sit in a restaurant on my own and eating food, so I think I'll just grab a burger and a drink from the bar. Right, come on, let's go and check in and have a look what this room looks like, and let's have an adventure around this massive yacht and see what things we can find. So there seems to be a problem with the lifts. We cannot even get onto the boat. Neither lift is working. Aha! Wow, straight away when you walk in, look how bright and beautiful this place is. Look at this. Let's have a look upstairs. Oh, I think this is the restaurant. Yeah. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this is the restaurant area. So my room is located on deck number 2. So we're currently on deck 3, so we need to go down a level. Oh, I do like how they have these little chairs every so often, so you can just sit down and have a little rest and just chill out. It's nice. Okay, so this is the way to our room. So this is my room here, number 2022. Let's go inside and check it out. So this is my first time ever on a luxury yacht. And the first thing I've noticed is the smell. Polished wood. All I can smell is Pledge furniture polish. So although we are on a boat, it doesn't feel like I'm on a boat. It feels quite sturdy. You know, you feel it should be maybe it's rocking a little bit, but no. There's definitely going to be no rocking in this room tonight. Okay, so let's have a look around this 4-star room. Nice big double bed, and I don't know what's with all these pillows. I mean, what am I going to do with that? It's the size of a handbag. What's this obsession of all these pillows? And straight opposite, we have this massive mirror. If Natalia was here, she would love this mirror. By the way, Natalia's not here because she's not feeling very well, so she's had to just stay at home. So I'm here on my own. Terrible. Then we've got this nice little lounge area here, and I've got to be honest, I am quite liking this polished wood. It's not to everybody's fancy polished wood, but I quite like it. It's very yacht-like. I mean, I've never been on many yachts, so I don't really know what the decor is like on a yacht, but I do like all this wood everywhere, and there is lots of glossy wood in this room. Got a nice big sofa. So later on, I'm going to chill out and maybe watch a movie and maybe check out the view over the Thames. It's actually a very nice view, and thank you, Sunborn, for upgrading me to a river view rather than the dock view, which would not be ideal. Again, we've got the world's smallest cushions. I don't know what I would do with those, but they do look nice. They're quite cute just there on the sofa. We've also got a decent sized TV. It's nothing extreme. It's reasonable. Does it work? Does you ever go to a hotel and the TV never works, does it? Yay, it works. That's a bonus. What we got down here? Ooh, oh, we've got a mini fridge with nothing in it. We do have some complimentary, well, I hope it's complimentary, earth water. What's it say here? Dear guest, the water is offered complimentary. Yes. I've got 2 bottles of earth water. What else we got? Ooh, we got cups. So we will have a cup of tea in the morning. And what do we have down here? So there's the kettle. We've got little coffees, milks, kettle, the world's smallest kettle. Oh, and I've just noticed at the back there, we've got some Lavazza coffee cups, because we also have a Lavazza coffee machine. I've never used one of these, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out how it works. I've no idea. I'll scan there and that'll probably be the instructions. Hopefully the coffee will taste nice. We also have a nice big glass cabinet with 2 very lonely looking glasses. There's just literally just 2 glasses in there. I don't know what they're for, but they're very oddly placed on their own in there. We also have a little workstation, so somewhere where I can maybe sit and do a little bit of work on the laptop later, or if Natalia was here, she could sit and brush her hair and do her makeup. But to be honest, I'll probably just sit and have a coffee later and just chill out and do some editing. We also have a very nice coffee table with a nice gold finish. There's a lot of gold and polished wood in this room. I like it. And I'm loving these lamps as well. These are so cool. Again, we've got the gold theme going on. It's very, you know, I've not been on many super yachts, but this does look a bit dated, I would imagine. I mean, this yacht is probably quite old, but some of the furnishings do look rather dated, but I'm not complaining because this is my first super yacht experience, and you know, I'm liking it so far. Now, the one thing I did notice was the plug sockets. Look, these are all European plug sockets. I mean, I did bring a travel plug with me just in case, but all of the sockets seem to be European. Well, there is an English plug socket there, so maybe this boat was originally somewhere else in Europe. Clearly not in the UK, because look, plug sockets, they're all European, but also English. Right, let's do the very important bed test. Natalia will go mad at me when she sees me do this. Oh, that's actually quite firm. It was like jumping on a trampoline, but I like firm mattresses. That's a good thing. Actually, although we've got far too many pillows, they're actually quite comfy. So I think I'll probably get a good night's sleep tonight. So over here we have a massive storage area. I'm guessing this is for putting your cases on. And then we have a huge wardrobe. Let's have a look inside. Yep, we got the safe in there. Oh, this is just my microphone box, and that is my phone case. We've got some nice fluffy towels. Anything else up there? Nope. We just got the safe. What's in this cupboard? We have the ironing board. Good, because I need to iron my t-shirt later. Ooh, we've got his and hers slippers and dressing gowns. Bit disappointing that there's no branding on the dressing gowns or on the slippers. That is my case there already. We have an iron, and we've got some hangers. No posh hangers though, just bog standard hangers. Right, so before we go and check out the balcony, which is the best part of this room, we'll check out the bathroom and see what's going on inside there. Now, it makes me wonder about the size of the bathroom, because this little square here is the bathroom. So I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting to be like Portaloo size toilet, but you know, we could be surprised. Let's have a look. Ooh, actually, it looks a lot bigger inside than it does outside. Clearly there's no bath because there's not enough space, but I'm liking it. It looks bright, airy, looks nice. I am loving the lighting in here, because this room is so small. I think lighting makes a big difference. It gives it an illusion of being a lot bigger, and it is very nice. We've got a, is that fake marble or is that real marble? No, it's fake marble, but it is very nice. Oh, what do we have here? We've got complimentary vanity kit. Well, I hope it's complimentary. Plastic free. I don't know what that is. Oh, cotton buds, cotton pads. We also have a shower cap. I don't think I'll be needing one of those. I haven't got much hair. We also have Calm Seas hand wash. We've got some little glasses. I think for brushing my teeth later. We've got a hairdryer. Very basic, but it'll do the job. We have a very basic plastic toilet, which is more than enough. That's absolutely fine. And then we got, what is this? So we've got toilet roll. I like the way they do that on the end there, but what's this? What is that? Actually, what is that? If anybody knows what this is, please comment in the comment section, because I don't know what it is. I've got no idea. We have the world's smallest bin just underneath the sink there, and it is tiny. Look, literally the size of my hand. And then we got some nice fluffy towels there. The shower, let's have a look at the shower though. So we've got a bath mat, and then we have our shower. Now, to be honest, the shower isn't too bad. It doesn't look too small. It looks all right, doesn't it? Shower gel, oh, what we got there? Mango and coconut butter, very nice. I'll be getting myself washed in that later. And then this, I don't know what that is. What's this? I don't know what that is. Oh, hang on. What's this for? I've got no idea what this is for. It's like a washing line in your bathroom. Anybody knows what that is? Again, leave a comment in the comment section, because I'm not too sure what that's all about. A washing line in your bathroom, but yeah, something different. It's a bathroom at the end of the day. As long as it's got a toilet and a shower and a sink, what more do you need? Okay, so we'll save the best for last. The balcony, remember, this is the reason why I chose this room for. I got it upgraded because I wanted a view of the Thames. So let's go and have a look outside at our balcony. If I can get the door. Push. Do you know what? This is very nice. In fact, this is absolutely beautiful. Later, I'm going to sit here, have a cup of tea, and just check out the view. And come on, guys, look at that view from my balcony. Look at it. Look at the Thames. You got the sun going down over there, and over here, you've got London Airport just over in the corner there. Wow, beautiful. And my balcony does come with two modest little chairs, so I can sit there, sunbathe and admire the view. But the one thing which is freaking me out is this door, because this door has got a handle, but there's no latch, there's no key, there's nothing, it's just a handle. So if I push the door shut like this, is it going to open? I'm just kidding. Yes, it does. It's like a safety latch. So the only one problem with my balcony is this. So, you know, this is quite high, so I'm having to really sort of peer over to look around. But hey, you know, I'm not complaining. This is my first super yacht experience. I'm not going to complain at all. Actually, I'm quite enjoying it. It's just a shame there's an empty seat here where the wife should be. Sorry, Natalia. So I know what I'm going to do tonight. Tonight I'm actually going to sleep with the door open, because you can hear the sound of the waves just gently brushing up against the boat, and that is such a calming effect. So tonight I'm just going to leave the door open like that, just so I can listen to the water and help us sleep like a baby. So the plan for tonight is we need to get changed into something more casual, because at the end of the day, we are on a luxury super yacht. We need to look the part, not just walking around in Gymshark clothing. And then we're gonna grab some food. Now I'm just gonna go to the bar for some food, because they do an amazing burger. It looks insane, and it's a lot cheaper than the actual restaurant, the Land's End restaurant, which is quite expensive. And I don't really want to be sitting in a restaurant on my own. I don't mind sitting in a bar on my own, having a drink and having a burger, that's fine, but not on a posh restaurant. I'd feel a bit sad and lonely on my own, especially without Natalia. So that's the plan, guys. So let's get changed, let's head upstairs and see what this burger looks like. Whew. Well, that was actually a really, really good shower. So now time to get ready, and we're going to head off upstairs and we're going to grab some food, as I am absolutely starving. Right, we're all dressed and ready to go, and actually this outfit looks just like the one I had on before, but it's not. We've got the Air Force on, we've got some nice casual shorts, and we've got the polo shirt. We are ready to hit the bar and get some food and have a drink. Right, let's have a look at the views out the back of the boat. Wow, and it's actually sunny as well. Check it out. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those views. Look how busy it is. So I'll definitely be sitting out here later with a glass of champagne, or maybe just a Budweiser, and just admire these views. Let's have a look around this side of the boat. Let's go on an adventure. See where we can go. Well, clearly we can't go up that way. It's all cordoned off. And we can't go this way either, because it's cordoned off. But I can definitely see myself later on sitting outside here having a drink. Get myself a glass of iced lemon water and enjoy the view. Na zdrowie. So I've got myself a drink. I've grabbed the menu. I'm gonna have a look what there is. Straight away, it's gonna have to be the burger. £18.50. My goodness. Mind you, the beer was also £7.50, so it's not the cheapest place. London is extortionate. Na zdrowie. I've got my beer, I'm happy. It's just a shame it's so windy. The wind is absolutely shocking here. Surprised you can even hear anything on the microphone because of how windy it is. But I'm still going to sit here and enjoy my drink, even though it's really windy. It's starting to get a bit chilly. But I think I'll go inside and eat my burger though, because it is getting a bit cold. Cheers. So the food has came, and yeah, I mean, that's going to be gone in one bite. That's going to be gone in 2 bites. Yeah, I was expecting something a little bit bigger. That's not going to fill me. And for £18, I was expecting something a little bit more filling. Look at the size of it. It's so cute though. So the burgers might be tiny and cute, but also these are so canny as well, aren't they? Tiny little mayonnaise and tomato sauce. I'll be taking them with us as well. You know what? I couldn't figure out how to use that Lavazza machine, so I just had a cup of tea instead. But it is actually really peaceful, just sitting here, chilling out, drinking a cup of tea, and just watching the sun go down over the Thames. And to be honest, watching all the aeroplanes coming in from London Airport, it's actually quite relaxing. Noisy, but relaxing. So yeah. So tomorrow when we check out, we are heading over to the cable cars. Now if I zoom in, you might be able to see the cable cars. You see them in the distance? Look. I'll see if I zoom in a bit more. There, you see the cable cars? That is what we are doing tomorrow. Now these actually go up to 90 foot high, and we're going to go across the Thames, and we're going to go over to the O2 Arena. I've never been to the O2 Arena. I've heard it's meant to be a disaster, but we'll see for ourselves. But yeah, tomorrow, that is what we're doing. We're going on those cable cars there, and I'm actually so excited because I'm a bit afraid of heights, and they are pretty high. Check them out, look at them. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Morning. So how did I sleep last night? Not too bad, to be honest. Bed super comfortable. That mattress was so comfy, but the sound of the wind last night, it was making this really weird whistling noise through my front door, which kept me awake all night. So I got up at 5, got a shower, got changed, had a coffee, and then I just went for a walk all the way around the docks. So now I'm absolutely starving and I'm ready for my breakfast. So I'm going to drink this coffee and go get some food. Wow. So much choice. So I've just gone for a typical English breakfast, although there was plenty of choice. I'm absolutely starving. I haven't ate any food like this in a long time, so I'm gonna really enjoy this. Okay, so let's talk about the experience of staying on this amazing floating hotel. To be honest, it wasn't that bad. There was a few little things which were a little bit annoying, such as when we got there, we couldn't get on board the ship because the elevators weren't working. So I had to wait about 15 minutes before I could even get on board the ship. And the other thing was the room, very spacious, very nice, just a little bit dated. I mean, I'm not that fussed, but for some people, it might put them off a little bit. I'll tell you what did put me off, the food. Now, I've seen some of the reviews of the burger on that boat, and it was like a burger. Yet when I ordered a burger, they were pathetically small and really expensive. £18.50 for those two tiny little burgers and £7.50 for a beer. So to be honest, I chose to go to the bar for food rather than a restaurant, but it was probably just as expensive. The other thing which was quite annoying, which is not really anyone's fault, because of the wind, there was this really annoying whistling in my hotel room all night, but you know, that's nature, you can't do anything about that. How much did I pay to stay here for one night? Breakfast included as well. I paid £195. And I also got a free upgrade to one of those rooms there with a balcony. So not the cheapest, but not the most expensive. But all in all, my experience of staying here on the Sunborn Hotel was pretty good. I would definitely come back. Guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And the next time we see you, we'll be in Dubai, where we're going to be reviewing the world's only 7-star hotel, the Burj Al Arab. I can't wait for that one. Guys, I will see you in Dubai.